My name is Omobola Johnson, Senior Partner, TLcom Capital, based in Lagos, Nigeria. The themes of our conference are really based on the themes of the last conference. What resonated with the female tech founders? What were they thinking about? What is concerning them? And so the theme of this year's conference is really based on how we heard women say that they wanted to lead. They want to lead differently, they want to lead in an authentic way. And so for us, this theme this year is really about how can women lead in a way that speaks to them as female leaders in a world that is very male-dominated. And that's what we're talking about over the next day today. You know, I think gathering people to talk about what is relevant for them and what resonates with them is very important. And then gathering female tech founders who are in a minority in Africa and the world to speak about what is relevant to them, what can help them to build their businesses is really very important. And we think these physical gatherings where people can network, they can talk to each other about their challenges, about their successes. I think it just helps to inspire and to really encourage women to build their businesses and be successful. So for us, bringing them together every year to talk about things that are important for them, I think it's a very important way of building the cohort or the numbers of female founders in the continent. So when you're in the room and you're listening to other women talk about their successes, their challenges, importantly where they failed and how they picked themselves up, I think the impact that we hope to create by this is to show female founders that yes, it's a male-dominated world, yes, we don't get as much funding as we should, but it is possible. And really part of showing that it's possible is just hearing what is happening, hearing what they're talking about in the room. And so the impact is ensuring that one female founder, hearing what other female founders have done and can do, it encourages, it inspires, it just helps them to be able to think that if they can do it, I can do it too. And really being able to do this in a male-dominated environment is really quite important. So the impact is that even if it's one female founder that leaves this summit today, wanted to be better, to do better, to grow faster, I think for us that's a great impact. The advice I would give is not really my advice, but it's the advice that I've heard other female founders give in the room in the sessions that we've had up to date. And it really is around, to be a transformative leader, you've got to be authentic. Lead as you want to lead as a woman, lead differently. Because when you lead differently, you then succeed differently. And I think for me, that's the biggest thing that resonates, because trying to lead as a male when you're not in a male-dominated world just really doesn't help you to be the person that you can be and do the things that you really can do.